Team, how we doing? I'm going to remove the plastic headliner part in the roof of the Caddy. I'm probably going to carpet this. So I thought, I've already started it, but I thought some people might not know how to do that. So I'll do a quick short video of what parts need to come off so you can do that. So the things you're going to need to remove, you're going to need to take out the light. Now what you have to do is from the light unit itself, when that is up, you want to remove the plastic cover that covers the bulb, and then in there, you can see the holes, there are two screw holes, which you need a little, don't know if this will zoom in, Torx bit to get them out. So take two of them out, bring it down, and then on the wire here, there's the two clips. Use a little flat screwdriver to pry them away from the light unit. So you take these two out there. Underneath the sun visor, I don't know if you can see with this light, guys, I'm sorry. Underneath the sun visor, you need to take out another Torx screw, and then it sort of pulls forward and out. Same with the grab handle, and then there's one holding it at the back as well. On the passenger side, you'll see this little cover, so you'll have that on the driver's side as well. You just pop that off with a little screwdriver, pull your handle down, pop these little clips off, they just fall back on themselves, then you get into the Torx there, and then when you bring the sun visor down, pull over to one side, and a little Torx up there. And with these, again, it's just a little pop off with the cover. Don't have my screwdriver to hand, or I would show you. You just pop this cover off, and then undo the Torx screws there, and it should all come down. So I'm going to do it, and I'll let you know if there's anything else that needs doing. I'll be back soon. So once you pop that little cover off, the light is terrible, guys, I do apologise. You see the two screws in there, you take them off. Now, one side came off real easy, other side I made a bit of an arse of that, but I'm probably going to carpet it, so I don't really care. And just like that, that's it off. So you've got a screw above the driver's seat belt, you've got two on the grab handle, you've got one under one side of the sun visor, you've got two under the little cap on the sun visor, you've got two behind the glass bit of the light to remove the light. There's also then another two holding the plastic bit into the body of the van. You've got two at the passenger side behind the little plastic cover, one at that side of the sun visor, two at the grab handle, and one at the back. And then that allows you to take the plastic shelf off. It's pretty easy to do. It's the same size Torx bit the whole way around. And I'm going to take the headliner off next, but I need a bigger Torx for the seat belt. So I won't be doing that just now. But I'm going to take this off. I'm going to insulate behind there, same as back here. I might put it back on, I might just carpet it. I've not decided yet, as usual. I'll make my mind up as I go. Putting the finishing touches on the plastic headliner for above the driver and passenger side. Don't know if you can see that there, but we had to cut and fill a little bit, and just where the grab handles will go. Obviously cut out where the securing bracket for the, oh, I can't remember my words, the sun visor, that's the one, sun visor. These will be covered obviously when the little brackets go on them. Cut out a bit for the light, try to keep it as close to the edge as possible. Don't really want much material in there when obviously there's going to be heat in there with the light unit and stuff. So the light unit just does sit all the way in, but it will cover this edge here, and then the excess glue will just, a little bit of glue remover, and we'll get that taken off. Same at this side, just cut a little slit to allow the bracket and the screws to go through for the sun visor. And then you can see there, that's the bit we're filling in on the other side, so we're just cutting some excess material for that and then gluing that in. Happy days. Okay, here we are in the cab of the van again. So the plastic bit you just seen as cover is going to go across here. It's a bit we already removed. I thought I got the right size Torx to take these off, but turns out I didn't. I got a T50. I thought it was the right size the other day when I tested it, but it doesn't seem to be, so I've had to use a bit of brute strength, encourage these clips. So the plastic trims at the side, don't know if you can see up there, they are held on with some plastic clips. So in this next bit, you're going to hear me say B-pillar a lot. I mean A-pillar. I don't know why I kept saying B-pillar. I was obsessed with B-pillar today, but it's definitely the A-pillar. So just before you start going, that's the wrong thing, I mean A-pillar, okay? I've taken off the pillars as well, and with that the clips have remained in the chassis, so I'll need to pry them out, and they will go back into these bits here on the B-pillar before going back up. Now I've got them off, I might cover them. I'll see how much material I've got left, but these will need to come out, these white ones, and go back onto the B-pillar before going back up. This is why I wanted to take the carpet off the roof in the cabin, and there's no point in insulating the roof in the back but leaving this as bare metal, because this is where condensation will form, and then obviously mould will grow as well. So might as well we just insulate this as well, clean the head cloth and just put that back up, and then we'll refit the plastic cover as well. I might actually run some cables up that B-pillar as well. I've got some plastic conduit that I'll run up the side of the B-pillar, just for if I ever want to run some cables up there. It just saves taking the B-pillar back off again. So I might as well, while I've got them off just now, stick that little bit of I can't remember my words today, you know that? The conduit, there we go. Stick that little bit of round conduit up there so we can feed cables up and down it at a later date if need be. Just saves taking everything back down again. So, what next? Okay team, here we go. Insulated the front. I think I said before, I got this insulation from Facebook Marketplace. Someone was in a van build and had loads left over, so I got it pretty cheap, which was good. It's proper thick as well. It must be 12-15 mil, so it's the good thick stuff. I've stuffed the gaps full of the recycled plastic insulation that I've already shown you. Got it from B&Q. It's easy to work with. It's not as dusty and stuff. Don't know how much difference it'll make, you know, but for the sake of it, I've stuffed it full in here, covered up all these holes. I'm just going to put the roof liner back on, and then hopefully we'll get the carpeted cover on and it should start looking pretty good. I hope. We'll see. Roof liner back in. I was going to clean it, but you don't see it. And I use this Vif foam from Autosmart. It's like Vanish spray almost. So use that in a microfiber cloth or that in a chamois. Even when it's in place, and it'll take any of the discoloration or stains or that off anyway. But obviously the little plastic, don't know what you call it, shelf is going in anyway. So we'll see what's still showing after I put that up, and can decide from there what we do. Let's get the shelf in. Well team, I forgot to record this bit earlier after I put it up. It's now night time and I wanted to show you it because I'm doing the video just now. So this is it all carpeted and put up. Sun visors coming down. I might end up taking this back off and carpeting it as well. I'll decide later on. I did break one of the clips on putting it back up, but that's expected. And I got some nice new LED replacement bulb for the light, and put it in and it didn't work, and I was like, oh, what the fuck's going on? And then I remembered I hadn't actually plugged the light back in, so I had to pull the light back out and plug it back in. So I will switch this light off and I'll show you the new bulb. It's quite a nice blue, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it looks kind of purple on here, but it's definitely blue. But it's a nice light in the cab. It's not too harsh, and it goes quite well with the blue van, so I'm really happy with that. I'll pop a link down below for them. It's a little festoon bulb, just a little long bulb, about that size, and 42mm is the size you need for the Caddy, and it's the same for the front light. I think it might be the same for the back light, but I'm going to put different lights on there, so we will see. But I'm loving the shelf, I really am. So yeah, I must admit, these pillars that I've been calling B pillars all night were a bit of a bastard to put back on, so just make sure you're giving yourself a good bit of time to put them back on, because it will take a little bit of time and fiddling about. I decided to not carpet them, and I really don't want to take them back off again, so they're just staying where they are. Well team, that's it for this video. Any questions, pop them down below. I'll help as best as I can, and I will update some more videos, and probably this week actually, of when I got on to carpeting the back of the van. So the new carpet came the other day because I didn't order enough. So yeah, any questions, pop them down below and I'll help you where I can team. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one.